Jerusalem. This city is the most strategic land on the planet. You might think that the war for the city of Jerusalem started 70 years ago, after the declaration of the State of Israel in 1948. But I must tell you that this war is the longest war in human history, and the war in this region is several thousand years old. The city of Jerusalem is the only common point between the religions. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And this is the most important reason for the brutal wars in this part of the planet. This is the place where Muslims believe that Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven from this place. Zionists believe that Solomon's temple was once located in this place and it should be rebuilt. Christians are waiting for the return of Christ from heaven to this place. Throughout history, people considered Jerusalem to be the center of the world. In fact, the beginning of the sanctification of this city is not clear. But archaeologists estimate that with the emergence of Judaism between 1200 and 1500 BC, Jews settled in this area and built their temples. Since then, Solomon's temple has been built twice by the Jews, and each time it was destroyed by the invaders, and both times the Jews were displaced and returned to their ancient land. According to some historians, around 567 BC, Nebuchadnezzar Seku besieged and destroyed the city of Jerusalem and Solomon's temple. He dissolved their kingdom and exiled many Jewish elites to Babylon, thus beginning the captivity of the Jews. Until a man came from the land of Persia. Cyrus. He is the founder of human rights. In 539 BC, he managed to capture the city of Babylon cleverly and without bloodshed. He issued a proclamation that allowed the exiled Jewish population to return to Judah, allowing the returning Jewish population to govern and rebuild the temple. For this reason, Jews respect this Iranian king very much and consider him as their savior. In 70 AD, the Roman Empire destroyed the Second Temple and all of Jerusalem under the command of Titus, and ended the Jewish rebellion that had started 4 years earlier. In this way, the Romans exiled the Jews from their beloved land for the second time in history. According to Jews, the only part of the temple that remains is its western wall, while some Christians believe that according to the prediction of Jesus and the writings of Josephus Flavius, nothing is left of the temple. 6 centuries later, In 638 AD, Umar ibn Khattab, the Caliph of the Muslim, defeated the Romans and captured the city of Jerusalem. He built Al-Aqsa Mosque on the ruins of the Second Temple, and this action became the reference for all wars between Jews and Muslims after the 6th century AD. In any case, the Jews have returned to their holy land for the third time, but their problem is that this time, this city is also holy for Muslims. But what raises the concern beyond the previous wars of this part of the planet is the development of human war weapons, which causes more killing in a period of war. According to many analysts, the efforts of the Jews to create the country and the Third Temple of Solomon can lead to the Third World War and threaten the survival of the human race. In fact, the Jews have benefited from the previous two world wars. In the First World War, the Ottoman Empire was destroyed and the Holy Land of the Jews was taken out of the hands of the Muslims and placed under British guardianship. And the Second World War caused the public opinion in the world to recognize the Jews as oppressed, and the mentality was created that the Jews needed to form a state to defend their rights. Will the process of the return of the Jews to their holy land of Israel and the completion of their thousands of years of exile and the construction of Solomon's Third Temple be completed with the occurrence of the Third World War? What is your opinion on this matter? Share your comments below this video.